We were told the game was over before we'd even started. We were told our bodies weren't made for it. It wasn't our time to play. We played anyway. And together we played like there was no tomorrow. And they told us that was fine. You can play. You're good enough. And thought that was good enough for us. It wasn't. We are relentless. The game isn't over until we say it's over. Until we get everything we've given everything for. Until we level the playing field.
Lidl, proud supporters of ladies' Gaelic football.
We played like there was no tomorrow. And they told us that was fine. You can play. You're good enough. And thought that was good enough for us. It wasn't. We are relentless. The game isn't over until we say it's over. Until we get everything we've given everything for. Until we level the playing field.
Lidl, proud supporters of ladies' Gaelic football.
You still haven't gone full Lidl. Go on, make big savings like this lot.
Pea nuggets.
Excuse me?
You'd like them pea nuggets.
Once again?
Pea nuggets. They're vegan.
Nugget.
Yeah.
I like prawns, but how do you cook them?
Oh, there's loads of ways.
Can I microwave them?
No.
Join in and go full Lidl this year.
Did you get milk?
Shop without compromise and pay less.
We were told the game was over before we'd even started. We were told our bodies weren't made for it. It wasn't our time to play. We played anyway. And together we played like there was no tomorrow. And they told us that was fine. You can play. You're good enough. And thought that was good enough for us. It wasn't. We are relentless. The game isn't over until we say it's over. Until we get everything we've given everything for. Until we level the playing field.
Lidl, proud supporters of ladies' Gaelic football.
You still haven't gone full Lidl. Go on, make big savings like this lot.
Pea nuggets.
Excuse me?
You'd like them pea nuggets.
Once again?
Pea nuggets. They're vegan.
Nugget.
Yeah.
I like prawns, but how do you cook them?
Oh, there's loads of ways.
Can I microwave them?
No.
Join in and go full Lidl this year.
Did you get milk?
Shop without compromise and pay less.
warm welcome to Park Esler this afternoon for this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 3 game. Round 4 clash between Down and Longford. Delighted to be joined by Adair Mooney, who's alongside us for co-commentary this afternoon. Adair, you looking forward to the game?
Yes, definitely. I think it'll be a tight game, but Down look very, they're training their warm-ups intense, so they're ready for it.
They're up for it. Down, of course, coming off 2 wins in the last 2 games. We'll see today's match as an opportunity to narrow the gap to table toppers Kildare and Louth, and both those teams play each other this afternoon, so we'll be keeping a tight eye on the Twitter feed coming through from that one to see how that goes. Longford have lost both Kildare and Louth in the opening 2 rounds, but bounced back last week with a home win against Offaly. Crucial game for both sides this afternoon as Down push for the top 2 places in this division this year. A couple of changes to both sides. We'll take you down through the 2 teams as we have them. The Down team first. It's Amy McGivern is in goals. The full back line of Eve McArdle, Ciara Byrne and Orla Boyle. The half back line is Natalie McKibben, Megan Doherty and Amy Green. A change at midfield where Aoife Laverty steps out and is replaced by number 29 Orla Blaney, and number 9 there is Emily Martin. The half forward line remains unchanged. It's Niamh Scullion, Vivian McCormick and Aoife Keown, and a change at corner forward where Sarah Doherty, who picked up an ACL injury during the week playing for Queen's, she drops out to Paige Smith, who comes in at right corner forward, although we're not too sure that she'll play there. Natasha Ferris is at full forward, and Niamh King from Castlewell makes the team out at number 15. But that's a huge loss already there, the loss of Sarah Doherty.
Definitely. I thought the game against Sligo, she was one of the players of the matches for me. She does a lot of work up and down the field.
Yeah, so that went to look at the Longford team. A couple of changes in the Longford team as well. It's Ruth Jones in goals. It's Fumbi Talaba at corner back alongside Emma Doris and Maria Gallagher. The half back line is Hannah Glennon, and a change at centre half back with Kiva McCormick drops out and is replaced by number 28 Ella O'Reilly. Number 7 Caitlin McEwen is at number 7, the wing half back. Shauna Hagen is in the midfield area, or Hagen as she'll probably be known in the south, and alongside Emer O'Brien, and a half forward line of Ella Lynn, Lauren Maguire and Kiva Lohan, with a full forward line of Clodagh Lohan, Camille Burke and Ciara Healy. And we'll take a round of it. Well, there you have it. Around the just ahead of the throw in here. Just a change, at corner forward actually on that Longford team. Ciara Healy was down to start. It's number 18 Adele Sheehy will come in and to replace her at left corner forward. Referee just taking up his position, and linesmen and various officials taking up their positions out there for this, of course, Lidl LGFA National League game, Division 3 game between Down and Longford. And very different position for you this afternoon there. I'm sure you brought out in the field.
I know, yeah, definitely seeing them warm up, you miss it. But yeah, no, it's fun. It is good watching as well.
Yeah.
They're a great group of girls. A lot of them still very, very good friends of mine. So no, it's great to be here and watching them and cheering them on. So hopefully they get over the line. Yeah,
well, I'm sure the Longford girls will have something to say about that. But we're looking forward to the throw in here just in a couple of minutes. Maybe just a bit high on the mic, but we get that sorted out shortly. And we're waiting for the throw in here in Park Esler. Looking in great shape ahead of this National League Division 3 game.
I see there's Viv and Megan. Vivian McCormick and Megan are going for the throw in. Yeah,
so we changed just in the midfield area already. Down just mixing it up slightly. And I see a change there. I see the corner forward on the Longford team operating out to centre half forward, Clodagh Lohan. So there's a number of positional changes already around the game, as we're just about to get up and running here in Park Esler. Referee has that ball at his feet, and he'll soon have it in the air, and we'll be up and running here for this Division 3 game. So up and running we are, and immediately it's the Longford girls in possession. Lauren Maguire takes it, left footed kick in towards that half forward line, but it's been immediately dispossessed away across the far side over there. Down numbers slightly hard to pick up with a dark red jersey, but Longford trying to win possession back, but good bit of football there, and a Down turnover immediately there.
Yeah, Natalie McKibben, that was a great turnover.
Possession down this near side in the hands of Orla Boyle. Orla Boyle quickly transfers it across to Aoife Keown, and it's already back in Boyle's hands once again as Aoife Keown goes on the attack for Down. Out to with midfielder Emily Martin. Way across the far side is that wing half back Amy Green, who was the girl that dispossessed or created the turnover over on the far side, and a lovely forward pass towards Megan Doherty, and a chance here for Megan to open the score.
Brilliant.
And an absolutely brilliant score it is. She opens the score, and the carry-off girl has the Down girls ahead by a point to nil inside the opening minute. Good score.
Definitely. No, Megan's brilliant. We left foot there. I think she can both feet.
Yeah, so she's operating, and then is she normally operating that half forward line?
No, but I think they were pressing the kick out there, so she could still be mid.
Yeah, so Longford in possession of the ball, and the girl that has it now is the number 28, Ella O'Reilly Ella O'Reilly across to the far side. Longford on the attack for the second time really in the game. Possession way across on this near side is picked up once again, well read by Orla Boyle. Gives it out to the number 29 there, Orla Blaney. Takes a solo out of it just out beyond the halfway line and transfers it on to Aoife Keown. Now the possession's back in the hands of Boyle again, or Blaney rather. Blaney going forward, but has an outlet pass away across on the far side, and it's that girl once again, Amy Green, going forward, but a turnover on this occasion, an opportunity for Longford to clear their lines, and they've done so. Taliba over on the far side was able to take possession away, and the referee spotted a foul across on the far side, actually a line ball across on the far side.
There's a girl down, I'm not sure what number that is.
Yeah, Longford girl down away across on the far side, just getting checked out. It was just right beside the Longford bench, and a second or two just to get to her feet, but took the wind out of her. But it's a good opportunity for both these sides. Like I suppose both teams coming off a win last week, which is really important coming into a game like this, and they'll be keen to get the points on the board. Still lots to play for there in this Division 3 league. Down and find themselves in position number 3 going into this game. Longford Down were third from the bottom, but a win today would see them fairly move up that table.
Yeah, win today is not in semi-final.
That would probably a win for Down probably would put them into that. A win for Longford, they probably need a couple more, at least one more. Possession once again with the Longford girls moving forward out beyond the 65 metre line, but once again turn over there. Steve Keown over on the far side has turned it over, and a bit of a scrum developing over there, but it's free for Down. Ball has been moved forward, but a poor pass right down the throat of Emer O'Brien, who picks it up for Longford. Heads out towards that 65 metre line. Neat little pass forward, and Longford once again trying to look for their opening score of the game. They trailed by just a single point in the early stages of this one, just 3 minutes and 44 seconds gone, and a nice pass forward, but it's been cut out, intercepted once again, and Down have it in the shape of Paige Smith. But a foul, I think, on the wing half back there, Natalie McKibben.
Natalie intercepted it, but I think she got a shoulder there after.
She picks up the she is fouled, and a free to Down, just down in front of us here, and it's going to be taken by Natalie McKibben. Plays the ball forward, ball bouncing in front of the wing half forward Aoife Keown, but she was fouled on that occasion, says the referee. And Down have the free once again. Aoife Keown plays the ball into that left corner forward slot, where Down can go on the attack once again. It's Niamh King has it. Niamh King cutting in off that right hand side, and she ran into her own player, and somehow the ball was transferred to Natasha Ferris. I'm not too sure how that happened, but the result was a point, and Down lead 2 points to nil. Good score.
Definitely, it looked like it was a bounce there, and then Tasha picked it up.
I think she just, I think she ran into the back of her, and the ball was when she went to bounce the ball. And Natasha said, "Thanks very much." Picked it up and stuck it over the bar. So it was, it worked out well. I'm not sure it's a training ground move, but
A point's a point.
a point's a point is right, and serious pressure being put on the Louth, our Longford goalkeeper Ruth Jones under all sorts of pressure in there, and a good
Brilliant
turnover
job
ball
of
once
turn.
again. Must have been a bit of back chat. The referee has moved the ball in, but Down working really hard in the early stages here. There,
Definitely, yeah. Like there's Viv pressing the keeper there, and they've got a free now. Tasha, she'll no doubt stick it over the bar.
yeah, it's very heavy in the terms in the scoring charts this last few weeks. She kicked 2 points the last day, and she's kicked another point today. So that's the 2 points already, and we're not even 6 minutes into the game. So we're free, one from play, one from a free for Natasha Ferris, and it's Down that lead 3 points to nil. Comfortable after 6 minutes almost. Ruth Jones has the ball in hand. She launches out that left hand side, but Down have numbers over there, and they're working hard once again. A great start to the game for Amy Green. Ball played forward once again, but Longford can take away possession of the ball, move it out towards the midfield area, and they pick it up now, and they're looking for that long ball forward, but it's Clodagh Lohan has possession. Lovely run from Clodagh, moves it across the 45 metre line. She's starting to run out of options, gives it towards the wing half forward. That's Ellie Lynn. Has possession, goes short, now into the hands of centre half forward Lauren Maguire. Lauren Maguire under all sorts of pressure, still manages to retain possession of the ball. Plays it across to the number 28 there, Ella O'Reilly. Started the game in place of centre half back Kiva McCormick. Ball launched forward once again. Longford go on the attack and racing across there to try and take possession away. Is that the full back over across there? Is it Ciara Byrne that comes across, takes away possession and plays it out to Amy Green, who's probably has had more possessions than anybody else in the game so far. She's been busy there.
Amy always is. She always puts 110% in, always runs up and down, even at training.
Yeah, so well, she's made a good start to the game as Longford tried to get an opening score, but a good safe pair of hands there from Amy McGivern in the Down goals. Takes possession out the near side, and Down can clear the lines, but they're under a spot of pressure, and that's good work from the Longford girls. Well, the referee says there was a foul there, and a free it is to Down, midway between the 13 metre line and the 45, and a chance for them to clear the line. 7.5 minutes gone, 3 points to nil. Bringing the goalkeeper out there, Amy McGivern, coming out to field of play, as we've seen so much in the men's game. Now we're starting to see in the ladies' game as well. The goalkeeper's getting a bit more adventurous.
You know, Amy McGivern's definitely confident outfield. She would have played half forward for her club, so play anywhere.
Play anywhere. Ball going forward for Longford once again. Good brave bit of play from Laura Maguire. She has possession of the ball. She heads towards the D, and she has an outlet pass on the far side, and here comes the Longford girls, and it's Taliba, and she puts it over the bar. A good piece of play from her, coming up from corner back, and Longford's opening score of the game, and it's coming in almost in the 9th minute of the game, and that was a dangerous tackle. It could have ended in a goal there.
No, it did. It was looking like it, but then there was a bit of pressure there and over the bar, so they got off there. Yeah,
so a good opening score for Longford, but once again the Down girls have possession of the ball out towards the middle of the field. Paige Smith moving forward, ball in towards that Ferris inside. It is. Has possession of the ball, bounces it once and tries to get the solo back in her hand, and then launches one from the edge of the D. It's high, hanging out to the left this time, and it's wide, and that's just Down's opening wide of the game. It's taken almost 9 minutes to register, but the scoreline remains 3 points to 1 in favour of Down. But a good bright start to the game, and particularly from the girls from the home side here. And it's ball out once again, pressure's on, Down pressing the kick out, ball into the hands, or tries to get into the hands of Aoife Keown. Very close to the end line over there. She picks up possession of the ball, and she gives it out to Natasha Ferris, is it? Once again, possession now, once again into the hands now of Niamh King. Niamh King towards the 20 metre line, and then clips it in and over the bar, and a lovely score from Niamh King. And the Castle Welland girl has got her first score of the game, and the scoreline now is 4 points to 1 in favour of Down. Good score.
Yeah, no, definitely. Niamh King, this is her first year senior county, and she started against the Sligo game as well, and she's very confident in the ball.
But there's a big press on this kick out there. There's a lot of pressure being put on.
Yeah, I would say we had always worked quite hard on the press and the kick out, getting the overturn.
Longford have possession of it now. Ball in the hands of Clodagh Lohan. She looks very dangerous anytime she gets possession of the ball. She's racing across the 45 metre line. She's a very fast and pacey player. Ball into that inside forward line, but a brilliant piece of defend across. Who was that? Eve McArdle. Eve McArdle came across and took possession away. And possession once again now in the hands of the Down girls, and they can clear the lines, and the defence is operating very well in there at the minute, as possession now once again out with Blaney. She has possession of the ball in the midfield area. Orla Blaney gives it out towards her centre half back, and it's moved on out the far side into the hands of Aoife Keown. Keown away across the far side, possession back out towards midfielder Emily Martin. Then she just goes route one, launches right down the centre of the field, but a brilliant piece of defending there from Caitlin McKeown. And she takes possession out for Longford, and it's now out into the hands of Kiva Lohan. Lohan out this near side, but is the ball going to race beyond the sideline? It is indeed. And Down can take it very quickly. They're on the march. They're really there's something about them today. There's a real. It's now with Aoife Keown. Aoife Keown, Castlewellan club as well, plays it back inside, looking for Natasha Ferris. Lovely ball across the far side, and who's raced onto it? Amy Green once again back into the hands of Natasha Ferris. She pulls the trigger. Ball bounces in or in front of the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper did well under a spot of pressure. There's a lot of bodies in there, but there's a real pace about what Down are doing there.
They're getting the ball and they're just breaking quick.
They are indeed. They're putting Longford under all sorts of pressure, but Longford are sticking to their task. They're only 2 points behind, and they'll be fancy their chances. Ball out round midfield into the hands of Emer O'Brien. Away across the far side is now with centre half forward Lauren Maguire, but she was unable to keep the possession in play, or the ball in play.
Amy Green again taking that.
And Amy Green plays the ball forward, and who's the other one to cross for Eve King? Eve King across the far side, racing in from that angle. And Eve King full of confidence after her early score, but she runs into too many bodies, and the referee says she's overcarried possession of the ball. Might be slightly harsh there, but he has given the free, and Down will have to do a bit of defending now as Longford clear the lines. Out the field of play, out with centre half forward there, Lauren Maguire momentarily. Longford now in the hands of Caitlin McKeown. Ball launched forward, bouncing in front of that Down playing. Are they playing a sweeper in there? It looks like Natalie McKibben, certainly very well. It hasn't a marking job to do at the minute. It must be her player, must be further on out the field.
Yeah, she done sweeper in the Sligo game. She done excellent.
Ball now with Clodagh Lohan. Clodagh Lohan going forward. Certainly, she's the girl that we'll have to watch from Down's perspective. She looks like a very dangerous player.
Yeah, she's very pacey as well.
So free to Longford, just beyond the edge of the D. 12.5 minutes gone in the game. It's 4 points to 1 in favour of Down. But an opportunity now for Longford from the free after Clodagh gets a bit of treatment. It's been a tough opening to the league for Longford. They've had 2 games against Kildare and Louth, who are top on the table there, so they've got them out of the way, and Down still to look forward to a game against Louth.
Yeah, played Louth last year. Unfortunately, they beat us, so Down will definitely have a bit of bite to get back at them and get a win.
Need to get the win here today, but to keep the pressure on those 2 top teams. But Longford might have other things to say. They have certainly an opportunity here for a score from the free. Just waiting for that to be taken. Just 30 yards out, little less, maybe just towards the edge of the 20 metre line. The time is taken. Ball's launched up high in the air, comes off the post and bounces back out into play. It was Camille Burke who had the free, I think, there. But Longford keep possession. Despite the missed free, they still have possession of the ball, and it's heading back towards Burke on that far side, but it's now into the hands of the wing half back, and that's Anna Lennon moving forward. Chance for Longford to get a score, and it looks like they have registered the score. Umpire puts the flag up on the far side, and to me that looks like the 13 there, Clodagh Lohan, that has got the score for them. But it's maybe not. I'm just looking across that far side. I don't think that's Clodagh Lohan, because Clodagh Lohan I thought was out this near side.
No, I think it was 13.
Yeah, so
or 18 maybe.
It's actually 18. It's 18, yes, number 18 is Adele Sheehy that has got the score, and a good score it was. And Longford back to within 2 points, despite all of Down's pressure there.
And then now they've won the kick out there, so
Yeah.
18's back on the ball.
Yeah, she's back on the ball, and that's Adele Sheehy who has possession of the ball away across momentarily. She's well, it's back in her hands now once again. She'll be confident after that last score. Ball moved forward into the hands of Kiva Lona. Well, trying to win possession across there, but it's broken on through into the goalkeeper's hands, who clears possession away. I think it was Ella O'Reilly that had momentarily, but Down can clear the lines away across on the far side, and they have possession out beyond that 45 metre line, and they're going in the attack and out over the midfield line. But this is where it started to break up. It broke up the last couple of attacks. They go to ground, try to get possession back. It's now into the hands of Aoife Keown, but it's another foul. Referee spotted a foul and ball into that inside forward line, looking for another attack and a chance here for Down to get the score. Clipped it in, and they've clipped it over the bar. I think they have indeed, and I'm not sure that's not Tosh first. No, it's not.
Vivian.
Yeah, so, brilliant score it was. So Vivian McCormick has opened her first, or her count for the afternoon, and it's now 5 points to 2 in favour of Down. Ball lumped out the stair side, just out towards Vivian once again, who picks it up, plays the ball forward. There's a chance here for Down to get another score on the board. They lead by 3 in the game. Now into the hands of Aoife Keown. Aoife Keown moving it forward, but it's been broken away there into the hands of Maria Gallagher. And Longford work it out towards their full forward, Camille Burke, who's operating out around midfield. She takes a solo, she tries to break through a couple of tackles. She's done very well. She's holding on to possession of the ball. A brilliant pass out towards Ellie Lynn, but Ellie Lynn has let possession away, but working hard there to win it back is the equally hard working Orla Boyle. Orla Boyle plays the ball forward from the free. Now Down go on the attack once again, away across towards the midfield area. Long ball launched in towards Vivian. Once again Vivian McCormick, but the ball bounces over her head, and it's easily taken there now into the hands of goalkeeper Ruth Jones. Out towards the fullback Emma Doris. Emma Doris launches it out the midfield area. Once again brilliantly taken by Emily Martin. Emily Martin short pass out towards Aoife Keown. Aoife Keown away across on the far side. Down can go on the attack. They have possession out onto the stand on the far side. Just a wee bit slow in transition at the minute, but it's back out towards the midfield area, and Emily Martin's roaring and looking for it in the midfield area, but it's been taken away, and Longford have turned the ball over, and it's now with Camille Burke once again. Or is it? She tried to hold on to the ball. She's done very well to hold on to the ball. She won the free. Referee was right there to make the call, and once again Longford can look to try and move the ball forward. We've got 17 and a half minutes gone on the opening half. 5 points to 2 in favour of Down, and Longford once again on the attack out over the 45 metre line. They've got the ball in the wing or half back. Caitlin McKeown. Yeah, Caitlin McKeown. The ball's been launched in and out to the right of the post and wide, and it's Longford's opening wide at the game. And with just almost 18 minutes gone, Down 5-2 up, and are they deserving of their lead? I think they are there.
Yeah, no, definitely. They've got some brilliant play forward, and some of the scores are brilliant.
They are indeed. And Longford, they're just a kick of the ball behind at the minute.
Yeah, they've been strong too coming out, and they've had some really good interceptions, so it's going to be an exciting game.
Yeah, it's Down come out towards that midfield area once again, where a ball is transferred across now to Blaney once again. Orla Blaney trying to win possession back, does well, the second time of asking. Plays it out to the wing half forward Aoife Keown. Once again been very busy, launched it into that corner forward slot where Niamh King's racing out to try and win it. Is she going to race she managed to keep possession in, which was the first thing she had to do. Down working across towards Orla Blaney once again. Lovely transition in towards the wing, or to which midfielder Emily Martin. She launches in towards the edge of the square, and Vivian McCormick's brilliantly positioned in there. She tries to play it out. Good bit of possession. As now with Aoife King, or Niamh King rather, who kicks it over the bar, and that's the second point for Niamh King. Good score.
Longford are probably lucky there. There could have been a goal there out of Vivian.
There was an opportunity there for a second, but it didn't materialise, and the scoreline is now 6 points to 2 in favour of Down, with 19 minutes and 15 seconds gone in the opening half. And is there a change across on the far side? Didn't quite see that coming on, or maybe it's just an announcement. Kick out for Down, or for Longford rather, out this near side, and It's the Longford girl trying to pick it up there. Centre half forward Lauren McGuire. Referee spotted a foul, and it's going to be a free to down. Not sure what that was for. Wasn't for picking the ball up at the ground anyway.
I'm not sure. It did look like she was on top of the ball there, so it could have been that.
Maybe just a ball transferred to Natasha Ferris, and as easy as you like, she has hit her third point of the game, and the Bryansford girl has slotted another score, and suddenly this leads out to 5 there.
Yeah, Tash just needs that one wee quick pass, and then over the bar she goes.
It's the full forward line have now contributed 5 points, 4 of those from play, and they're a dangerous unit in that inside forward line. Ball across the far side, and they're on the attack once again. Niamh King has it. She's looking for options around her. Natasha Ferris is there on the edge of the square. She pulls the trigger and puts it in the top left hand corner of the net. What a score from Natasha Ferris. And at 1-7 to 2 points, suddenly there's a different complexion in the game there.
Definitely. Tash is always good for a goal in a game.
A goal and 3 points now for Natasha Ferris, and the Bryansford girl, well, she knows where the goals are whenever she sees the opportunity. She had an opportunity slightly earlier, but that was a brilliant finish.
Aoife Keown, there's twice.
And the pressure once again. Niamh King has it, looking for Ferris once again. Ball it inside towards. Referees played the advantage, and Natasha kicks it up high. It's dropping in short, and he's going to give the free. And suddenly Down are dominating the game there.
Yeah, well, there was press in the kick out. Twice Aoife Keown got the kick out, and then quick ball in. And Tash is taking this, so
yeah,
fourth point maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, certainly. Kick will come from Natasha Ferris. She's already scored a goal and 3 points. Right foot a kick through the post and over the bar, and she's up to a goal and 4, and that's a pretty decent return with only 21 and a half minutes gone. Down playing with the wind in this opening half, it has to be said as well, there, and it's pretty sharp out there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wind is always very strong on this pitch, so they need to keep the points ticking over.
Is it always blowing the one direction? It's Longford in possession, out with our midfielder Emer O'Brien, out towards Clodagh Lohan. Clodagh having to come right out the field of play to win possession of the ball, and she can't do it all herself. That's the problem, I think, slightly for Longford at the minute. She's been asked too many questions, and a super piece of work there from Vivian McCormick to win possession back. And Down on the attack once again through Aoife Keown, who's always an outlet pass for any of the midfielders going forward. And a free out to Longford, and Fomni Taliba, who scored a point earlier, wins that free, and away across on the far side it's Longford that can take possession out. I think that's through Hannah Lennon away over there on the far side. Yeah, the number 5 for Longford, but her pass is blocked, and Down working hard to win it back, but they've given away a free. And another injury on the far side. It's going to have to be looked after.
I think that's number 8, Shauna Hagen.
The instruction's been barked in here from this just down below us here as well. But the Down girls are going to be bound to be very, very pleased with their opening 23 and a half minutes almost played. They're pretty comfortable, and things are going fairly smoothly for them. A goal and 8 points now to 2 points. They lead over Longford. And it'll be a case of nursing this through to half time and then facing into that breeze in the second half of there. It's Longford on the attack. They've got possession through Ella O'Reilly. Ella O'Reilly moving forward. Ball bounces in front of that Down defence, was picked up by Shauna Hagen. Gives it out to Hannah Lennon. Back into the hands at Lennon once again. Lennon under a spot of pressure, surrounded by 3 Down girls over there. Look how hard they're working to win possession back. They're hunting in packs over there. Once again, Longford having to recycle possession further out the field of play. And it's back out, right back out on their own 65-metre line, and the pass across this near side as they look to change the angle of attack. Possession now in the hands of wing half forward Kiva Lohan. Plays it towards the number 3 there, Emma Doris. Back to Lohan. over the 45 metre line. She has an outlet pass there, and the number 28 Ella O'Reilly, who ran into a bit of trouble there, and down, take it away once again. And who's the outlet pass on the Aoife Keown once again, and she has the pace to burn as she takes possession away once again. Looks up ahead of her, launches it first time ball into that inside forward line, and it's in towards McCormick once again, and there's another goal chance here. She turns in. Good effort it was, but it's been turned over the line, or has it? It's been turned wide. How did that end up going wide? That was a massive goal chance, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Tash Farr, she was coming in the end of it there.
I think the referee's going in to consult that there isn't a penalty awarded here. Not sure there is, but he's just trying to maybe work out who the ball came off last. Seems happy to consult both umpires and say that
Wide ball.
it's a wide ball, and off we go again. But that was a brilliant goal chance for Down, not taken on this occasion. And it's Longford with a kick out through Ruth Jones. She goes short out towards her midfielder, and that's Emer O'Brien, pushed in the back. And the free will be taken fairly quickly and moved out towards that midfield area once again.
O'Reilly.
I'm just looking for the referee's name. I don't have it here unless it's on the front of it. This Philip Conway is actually an Armagh man. He hadn't far to come this afternoon. He's looking after the game this afternoon, and it's Longford on the attack once again through their full forward. It's Camille Burke. She's under all sorts of pressure quick crossing the far side. Longford having to work so hard just to get possession towards another Longford set of hands, but once again the ball's been turned over, and Down have won the free across the far side, and they've been very effective in that in the opening half of there. Any time that Longford's had the attack or tried to have that attack going forward, it's been stuffed out fairly quickly by that Down defence.
Yeah, no, definitely. They're hungry to get it back. That was Emily Martin there. I think she got a bit of a knock, but
just looking at that Down defence, has it changed much in the last couple of years? Is it a cohesive unit?
we've got Orla Boyle back. She took a few years out. She was in the All Ireland running team. So having her back in is definitely brilliant for the experience, even her voice. And we've got Eve back. She had nasty elbow fracture, so she did. So great having her back in. But yes, most of the other girls, they've been consistently there this past 5-6 years.
Yeah. So possession now for Down, just inside their own 45 metre line, back towards goalkeeper Amy McGivern. The Connacht girl plays it out towards the far side, and it's now into the hands of was briefly into the hands of Eve McArdle there. The long ball's launched across towards the midfielder once again, Emily, who launches it forward, and Down go on the attack once again, trying to get possession into that corner forward area, but possession is going to be won by Longford, and Taliba has possession of the ball once again out over the 20 metre line. She gets it back, looking for options around her point score, one of the 2 point scorers on this Longford team in the opening half, but the ball's been right down Down's arms once again, and it's Emily Martin that has it. She gives it out now towards the wing half forward Aoife Keown, who's so busy across that far side, but she's run out of space very quickly, and she'll have to try and work possession back out the field of play, and she manages to do so. Down, change the angle of attack, give it out to once again to Emily Martin. Emily Martin, first time ball in towards the edge of the square. Vivian McCormick, brilliant catch from McCormick on the edge of the square, right foot kick and over the bar, and that's a superb piece of football from Vivian McCormick there. That's a classy score.
Yeah, I know Vivian. Oh, she's fantastic. I played against her in America, I think 6 years ago, and she was brilliant then. She still is now.
Yep, good piece of football from the Down girls, and just 90 seconds to go to the break, and it's 1-9 to Down, 2 points to Longford, and Down really pressing home their advantage with this wind at their back in this opening half anyway. Of course they'll turn to face it in the second half. Referee spotted another foul across the far side, and was it a bit of back chat or what was it?
Tick there, is it? Orla Blaney.
Orla Blaney getting a tick into the book. Full back. I said that's a strange one because they had the advantage Longford there. They probably could have dealt with that a wee bit later. Possession now in the hands of Clodagh Lohan, and she racing forward once again. Brilliant run from Lohan right into the heart of this Down defence. Still Lohan in possession of the ball, heads towards the 13 metre line, plays it in towards that corner forward there, but that's been taken away, and brilliant piece of defence. I think that's Amy Green over there once again, who takes possession away. Referee has spotted another foul. I think it's going to be a free into Longford. Or is it?
Not sure. The two girls are down.
No, it's a free out. Referee, I'm not sure he has indicated what it is yet, but it's a free of some sort. But I think it should be probably a free out to Amy Green, but we'll see. I thought he was blowing for the earlier infringement, but maybe he hasn't.
Oh no, it's free in.
It is a free in. Yeah, so it's Longford free and a chance to move themselves up to 3 points and get back to at a 9-point deficit heading into the break. The clock has just ticked into the 31st minute, and the free will be taken. I think that's Camille Burke.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And she kicks it up high. As she got the angle this time, she looks like she has, and she's got the score, and that's Longford's 3rd point of the game. And that gives them a wee bit of hope going into the second half, because they have been run into a very, very strong down team in this opening half of there. Possession now once again with the goalkeeper. Referee spotted something away across the far side. There's going to be a substitution very late in the half for the substitution.
That's Amy O'Higgins.
And is she going into that inside forward line?
Amy O'Higgins and Emily Martin off. Amy O'Higgins on.
Is that due to injury, do you think, or is that a tactical substitution?
I don't know. I'm not sure if Emily's on ticks. Could be, or could just be a change.
Yeah, I'm just. Well, I think she's had a pretty influential piece of play in that opening half. So I'm just looking to see who's on there. Is number 16? Yeah, Amy O'Higgins is on the field of play. And possession once again is down since they carry it out over that 45-metre line, and they go beyond the 45-metre line and they're out through the field of play into the hands of Aoife Keown once again. Launches it into the inside forward line where Niamh King picks it up, and look at that slick piece of football once again down on the attack, and there's a goal opportunity here once again. Brilliant, good bit of goalkeeping there from Ruth Jones in the Longford goal, and she's given away a free, which will be probably the last kick of the opening half here in Park Esler, but a chance for Down to go out to 1 goal and 10 points, and the free will be taken by Natasha Ferris, who has a goal and 4 points to her name already in this opening half, and she will take the free just on the right edge of the square, kick it out towards the goals on her left, and the right footed kick has gone in and clipped in and over the bar, and she turned away very quickly because she knew it was over, and it's a goal and 5 points for her in the opening half. And Down looking very, very comfortable now at the break, 110 to 3 points. Referee Philip Conway just checking with his checking the watch. Ball launched out towards midfield. Longford will have one last chance, I think, in this opening half. Is the ball now with Emma Doris going forward, and this now with Clodagh Lohan. That's who Longford needs in possession of the ball a lot more in the second half. She has possession back. Clodagh Lohan right racing through the centre. Ball into the hands of Camille Burke. Camille Burke back to Lohan. Lohan to try and get the score in, and she's flipped it in over the bar, and it's corner forward. It's corner forward. Adele Sheehy, I think, has got the score. It is indeed her second point of the opening half, and that's Longford up to 4 points now. Down 110. Longford 4 points, and that was a slick move from the Longford girls there.
Yeah, definitely that. Clodagh Lohan, she seems to be doing quite a bit in there.
She certainly is. As that's a half-time whistle blowing here in Park Esler in this Lidl Division 3 round 4 game between Down and Longford. The score at half-time: Down 1 goal and 10 points, Longford 4 points. Join us again in about 10 minutes. We'll bring you full second half coverage from here in Park Esler.
We were told the game was over before we'd even started. We were told our bodies weren't made for it. It wasn't our time to play. We played anyway. And together we played like there was no tomorrow. And they told us that was fine. You can play. You're good enough. And thought that was good enough for us. It wasn't. We are relentless. The game isn't over until we say it's over. Until we get everything we've given everything for. Until we level the playing field.
Lidl, proud supporters of ladies Gaelic football.
1. A warm welcome back to Park Esther here for this Lidl National Football League Division 3 Round 4 game between Down and Longford. Down leading 1 goal and 10 points to 4 at the break. And we're just about to get things up and running here for the second half, joined on co-coms today by Adair Mooney. And Adair, a good, really good, strong first half for Down, but playing into the elements slightly in the second half should suit Longford.
Yeah, definitely. Really strong wind. Going down the field where Longford will be shooting this time and across a bit, so.
Up and running in the second half, and it's the girls from Down once again that are in possession of the ball. Vivian McCormick launches it in once again into that inside forward line or half forward line, and the ball just racing through into the hands of wing half back Caitlin McKeown, who takes it away for Longford. Plays it out to Hannah Glennon. Longford looking for a bit of a better foothold in the second half. They'll be looking for early scores here to see if they can get themselves back into the game. I see it's Kiva Lohan playing the ball in towards corner forward Lohan there as well. It's now with in the hands of Shauna Hagan. Shauna Hagan out towards Camille Burke. Camille Burke out towards Ella O'Reilly, who started the game in place of Kiva McCormick. Ball launched in once again, looking for that inside forward who has caused a wee bit of damage early on. That first half is Clodagh Lohan. Brilliant run from Lohan right in towards the edge of the square, plays it back out. Chance for Longford rather to get a score. Kicks it out to the right of the post, and it's looking like it could go wide, but it's still in play across there, and Down have possession. Once again, they can play it out to the goalkeeper, Amy McGivern, who just neatly plays it out to that far side, underneath the stand away across the far side of the field, and Down just to ease possession back out the field of play. They're very much in control of the game. And the other game that's of significant importance in Division 3 is a tabletop clash between Kildare and Louth, and it's Louth that lead a goal in 3 to 4 points in that one, and the ball goes in and it's dropped out to the right hand side of the post and wide, and it's only, I believe, Down's second wide of the game. Just mark that one down. They only had one in the first half. I think that's just the two so far, and Longford just the single wide as Longford in possession of the ball to Shauna Hagan there momentarily. Possession back now with Hannah Glennon. Takes possession up the field of play, bobbles away from her. She has an outlet pass on this near side if she wants to use her midfielder there, Shauna Hagan, but elects not to. Plays the ball inside towards Camille Burke, and who launches out to the far side to a point scorer from the Taliba across on the far side, who has possession of the ball towards the 20 metre line. She's still in possession of the ball. Good strong run from her towards the 30 metre line, and she's going to get the second score of the game. She could do better. This could be a goal. A brilliant piece of goalkeeping, actually.
Brilliant, Amy McGivern.
Absolutely brilliant from Amy McGivern in there, but the ball went in. It was Adele Sheehy that had the last touch on that, and how did Amy McGivern get across that? What a there.
Yeah, she's a soccer player, so she's very good at reading games, very good at reading the ball. That was brilliant. That
was an amazing piece of goalkeeping, because she was nowhere near that, was she? But managed to get it turned away, and Down survive, because that would have certainly brought Longford back into the game, and they could be in for a goal at the other end of the field. Possession now into the hands of Niamh King, who scored 3 points or 2 points already. She can add a third one to that, and as soon as you almost got it out of her mouth that there was a goal chance at one end, there was a goal chance at the other end, and Down, brilliant score.
Yeah, finished it with a lovely point there. That number 2, Fimini Talbot for Longford, she's definitely dangerous when she gets up there.
Absolutely, very athletic and getting forward. Ball launched out towards cornerback. It's Maria Kelleher in possession of the ball to give it out to her fullback, Emma Doris. Looking for options out this near side. One of them there is Shauna Hagan. Now out towards that wing half forward, Kiva Lohan. Kiva looking for the inside forward pass. She's found Burke. Is that Burke? Yeah. Camille Burke has possession of the ball. Gives it, goes towards the 20 metre line. She's fouled. The referee says possession still in the Longford hands, and they've got the point. They've got a brilliant point. It's over the bar, and it's number 28, Ella O'Reilly, who's got the score, and moves Longford up to 5 points. That's 111 to 5 points, and a good score for the girls from Longford. Possession now with cornerback Eve McCardle under spot of pressure. The Burn girl tries to get it out beyond that 45-metre line, but she's fouled. And the down goal remains intact. But Longford looking a bit more brighter at the start of the second half there.
Yeah, definitely, and having the wind with them going forward. But yeah, Amy McGivern definitely can't get over that goal save.
That was
super
piece of goalkeeping. Got back across to turn possession away as the instructions are still being roared out down below us here. Possession now once again out this near side for Down. Possession now with wing half forward Niamh Scullion out towards Niamh King. Launches it in. Natasha Ferris has possession of the ball running in, and Natasha Ferris is very dangerous from this angle, but the ball dropped at her feet, and that's only down second wide of the second half. But a good goal scoring chance there, you'd have thought, but Natasha Ferris, the ball just got away for her at the most inopportune time.
Definitely, you never want to see Tash going in front of the net with the ball.
So possession to say will be now Longford once again from the kick out. So just keep an eye to what's happening elsewhere, but possession now down in front of us in the hands of Megan Doherty. Team captain plays possession out towards their fullback. That's Ciara Byrne. The Sapple girl moves the ball forward, and now in possession is that wing half back Natalie McKibben. Out towards Aoife Keown. Aoife Keown racing in from this right hand side, looking for the inside forward pass towards King once again, or is that Ferris once again? Hard to see with the numbers.
Yeah, Tash.
Yeah, but she tries to play it out. Longford living dangerously, but they're managed to scoop it clear on that occasion. But Down still have it now. Going forward, opportunities to get another score on the board. Ball's kicked up high, and that's Vivian McCormick, which bounces off the post and back out into play.
Free in.
Referee spotted a free. And Down a chance to extend their lead. They lead by some 9 points in the game, 1-11 to 5 points. This could be a 10-point game very shortly there.
Yeah, there's Tash taking it.
25 yards out, probably in the edge, just out towards Welsh's middle of the D, right in front of the post.
Yeah, it should be over, I would say, a point.
Oh, dropping in short. Maybe it's just the swirly wind conditions in there. It's not easy kicking up onto those goals. As Talipa has it, and she plays it across to this near side, out towards wing half back. That's Hannah Glennon. Hannah Glennon in possession of the ball for Longford. Looking to try and make a game of the second half, because Down are in control. They lead by 9. Possession now with Kiva Lohan, but she's played that ball into traffic, and Down should come away with it here. Yep, they've won the free, and they've been very good about getting bodies in around the ball, especially particularly in that half back lane there today.
Yeah, definitely, and they're tracking back. Like Aoife Keown made a great run there, from their 45 right back, so definitely working hard.
As off goes the Down girls again. They're looking to move it forward, but Laura Maguire did very, very well there, tracking back, taking possession away for Longford. Ball out this near side into the hands of Ella O'Reilly, or is it? Ella O'Reilly trying to get possession, but Down coming across to pick it up again, and that's Aoife Keown. She works really, really hard for this Down team.
Yeah, no, she always has.
Possession out with the corner back Orla Boyle. Possession now with centre half back with Boyle once again, moving it forward out beyond the 45. Solo run there, short solo run, and possession now with Ferris momentarily. Back with the girl, one of the girls that started off, Orla Boyle. She's not going to have a shot. She turns shooting opportunity down, but Down still in possession of the ball going forward. But Longford trying to turn it over, and in fairness to them, what Down did at one end, there they managed to do at the other end.
Yeah. Clash of heads there.
Kildare 5 points, Louth 1 goal and 4, so 9 minutes into the second half there. So a 2 point game there, which Louth lead at the top of the table in Division 3. And a win here today for Down, I think, would have them very close to second place in Division 2, depending on the scoreline, although probably on score difference. I think that's that Kildare team have racked up a few points in the previous few rounds, so it might be joint second.
Yeah, still a good 20 minutes to go. Tasha Ferris, Vivian, get a few over. definitely there could be another goal or two with Down, and I'd say Longford will definitely be hungry to try and get a couple as well.
Yeah, they'll be pushing hard to try and get the scores that they need. Is there a change on the far side? I think the Down girls Down management making a change.
That's Alice and Amy Green off, and Alice McLeay on. Alice, she's brilliant, very fast, very pacey player. She joined last year, so that'll be. I think she had an injury there, so that'll be good to get her back and get a bit of game time.
Yeah, Alice McLeay, is that?
Yeah.
Dundrum. So she slots in at I think it's more or less a corner back role.
Back, yeah.
Yeah, just confirmation on the PA of that. As set down, pick up possession once again, just inside their own, or they beyond their own, or the Longford 45-metre line, looking to try and get the next score in the game. Short series of passes, moves the ball across here. If Orla Blaney picks it up, she's manages to hold on to it with one hand and plays the ball across. But referee spotted another infringement. It's getting a wee bit stop-start this second half.
But Orla Blaney done brilliant there to hold the ball.
Just 10 minutes into the second half now, and it's down 1-11, Longford 5 points, and Natasha Ferris with a chance to open her account in the second half with a free just in the middle of the D, right in front of the post.
Same as the last one.
Same as the last one.
She'll be making sure to kick it.
I think this one will be going
Yeah.
slightly higher. Yeah, she slots it up high and over the bar and gets another score. And that's 1 goal and 6 points for her on the afternoon so far. That's a fairly decent return on any afternoon. And there's still 20 minutes to go in the game, so it's 1-12 down, 5 points for Longford. Kick out way across the far side.
Super Megan Doherty intercepted.
Yeah,
that.
Megan Doherty coming in to win possession of the ball for Down once again. Down trying to orchestrate another score, but Longford have possession of the ball. Referee spotted a foul. Definitely was a foul. And even the Down blood in, you couldn't deny that free there.
Saying nothing. No, I'd say it's accidental. Ciara Byrne, she doesn't foul too often.
Yeah, accidental's a good enough excuse for it. Definitely a free. It will be a free for Longford. And
I'd say Longford will definitely want to be getting it up the field and get another score, because it's been a wee while.
Yeah, just they finished the half as strong as they could, but they've contributed a wee bit more in the second half, but it hasn't materialised in a lot of scores yet for them. Just 5 points to show for their travels this afternoon so far. And I was chatting to their management team just ahead of the throw-in, and they were saying that they haven't had really that much luck in terms of the run of games, because they've had 3 away games out of the 4 played so far, so they have a lot of home football to look forward to.
That's horrible though. Usually it should be away, home, away. But
yeah. So for the 4 games, they've 3 of them on the road. So not straightforward for them, but they're in possession of the ball in the midfield area, looking to try and move possession forward into the hands of Kiva Lohan. Momentarily, it's now into the hands of Clodagh Lohan. Clodagh moving forward. Looking for Ella O'Reilly, but Ella O'Reilly's pass went astray, and it's Down that have it once again. Hard working Megan Doherty in there to take possession away, gives it out to the far side. We're slipped forward just by Niamh Scullion. Now back into the hands of Niamh King. Look where she's operating, out around midfield. Possession move forward, away across on the far side. That's Scullion once again. Niamh Scullion plays the possession back in. She didn't really check the pass there because it wasn't on, and Camille Perk picks it up. Numbers meaning absolutely nothing on both these sides, but look who's across there once again. Megan Doherty to come in there and take possession away, and she did so well, didn't she?
No, definitely. Megan always works hard.
So
I think she's sweeping now this half.
Well, she's certainly doing an effective job from a Down perspective. Now still lead over Kildare. It's a narrow lead, 2 point lead there, but it's not so narrow here. It's a 10 point lead for the Down girls as Fumney Taliba goes forward. Cross, but her pass will go astray, or does it? It does indeed, and Down pick it up once again. They've got the numbers there, they've got the bodies back in, and they're working hard. And the ball's been played forward once again. It was Natalie McKibben, I think, played it forward. It's now into the hands of
Ciara Byrne.
Ciara Byrne racing forward. Ciara Byrne looking around, and
Yeah, it's not usual to see Ciara Byrne that
I think
far
she-
up the field, but
I think she
she's-
got to a point where she started to see the goalpost in front of her and thought, I need to give this to someone else.
I think she is maybe playing out half back line maybe this half.
Uh-huh.
Usually she's
Yeah.
full, but
So
yeah,
an
she did a good
opportunity
job.
for her to race forward.
Well, she is, yeah, she's very, very pacey, so it is, you know, it's good to see her getting up there.
Yeah, well, the referee said it's another down free.
That's Niamh King maybe,
Yeah, so
or LeBlaney taking it.
Arda Blaney's going to take the free. And she's kicking down towards the goals on her right hand side. And I think the tactic has been already been shouted, put it in. So let's see. Pass across midfield area, a poor pass that didn't really go to hands. Not to be given working hard to try and win it back for down, but she's done very, very well. Jump out beyond the 45-metre line. Good defending now needed from Longford to turn possession over. Neat little series of passes there. Blaney moves it across the far side.
Paige.
And that's that's
Paige Smith.
Paige Smith. Plays it back to Megan Doherty. Changing the angle of attack again down, and it's now back with the fullback Ciara Byrne. Going forward is now into the hands of Paige Smith once again, and that's Niamh King. Niamh King,
Blocked down.
brilliant piece of defending there, and in fairness to the Longford girls, as Emer O'Brien got across from the Longford Slashers club, and she got across and got the block in and turned it away for a 45.
Who's taking this? Paige. Paige
Yep.
Smith, yeah.
It's going to clip it off the ground, or is she?
Yes, she will. She is soccer. She's played soccer. Oh no,
Nope.
Viv.
Well, there's a bit of case conference going on as to who's going to take this one, but Vivian has decided it's mine.
She'll be sending it into Tash, no doubt.
See, have Down worked any tactics from the 45, or is it just going to be a long ball launched in towards the edge of the square?
There's Ciara. There's a substitution, I think, made there.
Right foot kick has been dropped in, yeah, and towards the edge of the square.
Oh,
It's dropping
brilliant, Tash. Oh.
It's well, she didn't get
No.
onto it. And Longford have taken possession away. Good piece of defending. Fullbacks in there. Emma Dorst working hard, and she wins her free. Good, solid piece of fullback play from the Longford girls.
Oh, there was a change there. Erin Sands, so she's on, and I think that's Ciara Byrne off.
Right, so Erin Sands is
Number 23.
she's wearing number 23, is she?
Yep.
Yep.
So,
She is indeed. And Erin Sands from the Sol Club.
yeah, no, that would be great. Her getting a bit of game time. She's been with us, but this may be her third year now, but she's a young player, so.
And not too many more from that club involved, is there?
From Saul, no, and they actually won the junior last year.
Yeah, so good to see them represent the ball moving forward once again. Longford just not be able to retain possession in the tackle there. Just to keep it. Lohan gives possession away, and Down can clear their lines once again out through the midfield area. Or looking to try and win possession back, but they've managed to pick it up and win it and moved it on towards Niamh King. Niamh King in possession of the ball. She's fouled by Emma Dorse. 17, almost 18 minutes gone in the second half. 1 goal and 12 points to 5 points.
too
I think
much.
the game is beyond Longford at this stage, but we'll wait and see. 12 and a half, just over 12 minutes to go, and you don't know, it'll take a pretty severe turnaround from a Longford perspective to get the points here today. As Down go in the attack once again, they're racing through the middle. There's a chance for a goal, and look at that, bottom left hand corner of the net, and a super goal and a super bit of football from Down once again there.
Yeah, no, definitely. I knew Tash, she'd be looking for a goal this half, and she's super at getting them, so yeah, brilliant.
That is 2 goals, 6 points for Natasha Ferris, the Bryansford girl, this afternoon. She's on fire for Down, and really Down well clear at this stage. 2-12 now to 5 points. That's 13-point lead in the game, and they're in control as Longford come pressing for looking for the next score. It's Hannah Glennon racing through the centre, and she's tried her heart out, so she has for Longford. Ball forward once again, and as I say that, she just gives possession away back into the hands of Megan Doherty out through the midfield area, and this is where Down can break at pace once again out through the midfield. It's Orla Blaney on towards the number 16 there. It was Amy O'Higgins, was it?
Yeah,
No, there's Natasha who got it.
Amy O'Higgins give it to Tash.
Yeah, possession away across the far side where Vivian McCormick has it. She's cutting in to get onto that right boot, and Vivian pulls the trigger, sticks it up high, and has headed out to the right of the post and headed wide. Just a third wide in the second half down. They've been very, very economical in front of goals. They've had 2 goals and 12.
Substitutions now for Down.
Yeah, so a couple of substitutions coming, and we'll just see here. I think Orla Blaney's making her way off the field of play. That's the first one. And I think Niamh King is also going. So onto the field is number 28, Niamh McClory, Manathlone. She's definitely on the field of play.
And then the other one is Emer Fitzpatrick
from Byrne.
I think that's Niamh McClory. This will be her debut, senior.
So an opportunity for her to make her mark as the Kildare versus Louth game back just a single point. 6 points for Kildare. Louth 1 goal and 4. As Longford come on the attack once again. They have it through Camille Burke on towards Clodagh Lohan. Clodagh in possession of the ball. Yeah, she's trying to press forward. Plays it off the outside of her boot. Brilliant pass, crossfield pass. Kiefer Lohan didn't pick it up at the first time of asking, but she gets possession. Referee's a hand in the air to indicate a free. That's that double substitution just been confirmed by the PA across on the far side. And Longford with an opportunity for another score. Just 9 minutes to go in the game, and it's all consolation scores really at this stage of there.
Yeah, definitely.
Lauren
McGuire. She's scored a few already, hasn't she?
Well, Lauren McGuire, no, I think she hasn't. No, she hasn't. She hasn't contributed so far.
No. I should be hoping to get this one over.
She certainly will. She's just looking for
it.
Options around her, maybe just to set up the opportunity here. Just out towards the edge of the D. Left footed kick it'll be. Kicks it up high in the air and has headed in and over the bar, and she's got her first score of the afternoon. And it's moved Longford up on to 6 points, and now they trail by 12. And Down once again with possession of the ball out through Megan Doherty. Megan Doherty away across the far side, and I think that is Anthony McKibben. No, sorry, it's
Aoife and Niamh and now Paige. Paige is
Paige in possession of the ball, bombing forward is right, and so there's a chance for a score. Brilliant. And she does the right thing off the crossbar, and it's into the net now. Look at that.
Tash shall be delighted tonight.
Yeah, she certainly will. That's another goal for Natasha Ferris. Now 3 goals and 6 points for the Bryansford girl, and it's just been one of those days for her.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it was brilliant running from Paige. Paige always works hard.
Yeah, she probably deserved her point there, but didn't.
No.
It didn't materialise. It came back off the post.
But they got a goal out of it, so she'll be
happy. Oh, she'll be happy enough. So Longford making a couple of changes across the far side. A couple of late changes given the run out. I just saw the Longford just arrived with just the 19 players. They've numbered up to 29 here, but certainly didn't bring 29 with them today. There it was just the 19 players talked out today, and number 12 has gone off the field of play. That is Kiva Lohan, and she's been replaced by, it looks like, the number 22, which is Casey McNamara, the Carrick Edmund Club representative. She's on the field of play, and Longford just working hard, as they've been doing all afternoon, really, to get possession out beyond their own 45. It's been such hard work for them there.
Yeah, no, and they definitely have been working, but it just hasn't materialised for them.
Sides now level between Kildare and Louth. 7 points for Kildare. Louth 1 goal and 4.
There's another change.
That top of the table clash in the Lidl Ladies National League Division 3. And I think the result long since sorted here, with just 6.5 or just over 6 minutes to go in the game. The Down girls well in control of it, and this is the win they would really been looking for ahead of the throw-in. Ball into the hands of Emma Doris. Plays it on towards Clodagh Lohan. Lohan, small in stature but big in heart, she's racing forward once again. Camille Burke has it. looking to get onto that right boot, a wee bit of space, but she's put under so much pressure over there. And the Down girls working so hard to close down all the options. But Longford still have a chance here.
Impressive.
And the ball has gone in, and it's been clipped in, and has it gone over the bar? It has indeed. It's Ellie Lynn who's got the score for Longford.
And they had to work hard for that score. You know, the pressure from Down was brilliant, but the score was super tight.
Yeah, fourth forward to score for Longford out of the 6. And you look at the Down team. Down have only had 3 of the front 6 that have scored, but
substitution from Longford there.
Yeah, when you score 3-6, you don't need to really worry about who's doing the scoring, do you?
No, but definitely is an opportunity for Down to really, work on their things, get those goals and the young girls that have come on, to get a bit of game time, get comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, and the number 10 has gone off for Longford across the far side. They've actually taken the girl that just scored. They took her off. And it's
Emily
Riley who's come on the field to play. So they're a bit sore on the point scorer there. But I think
there's a couple more changes
Longford,
there for Down.
Yeah. So we'll just spot who they are. There's double change. So
I think Kitty Howlett.
Neve Scullion's definitely gone off.
Neva Lawton.
Yeah, so Neva Loudon, is it?
Yep.
And another Down Patrick.
There's Tasha. Yeah, she's super. Tash is off, and I think that's Kitty Howlett. Yeah, she's on.
Kitty Howlett's on from Warren Point.
Yeah, and then I think that was Neve Scullion come off. And
Yep, so Neve Scullion's off the field to play. Ball crossing this near side, bouncing in front of the Longford girls to try and win it. Here's the midfielder there, Shauna Hagan. Hagan has possession of the ball, bouncing away from out of her hands. It's now into the hands of Aoife Keown. Down on the attack. We'd said that more than once this afternoon. They've got possession away across this near side into the hands of the wing half forward. But a free
out.
Yeah, giving away the free on that occasion. And Longford come on the attack once again, but look at how hard Megan Doherty
she will.
is
She'd
working.
worked to the last
She
minute
is
again.
working so hard, and she's giving away the free, but she's all action, isn't
It's
it?
accidental.
Yeah.
No, it was. But no, she just wanted to work to get that
She's
ball
pleading her
back.
innocence with referee Philip Conway, but Philip's going to have a conversation with one of the Down linesmen on this near side. And, well...
Oh, I think harsh enough. Is
she
she taking the gloves off?
She's taking the gloves off. She's going to be binned, is she? Looks like it.
No, I doubt. Yeah.
Sin bin.
Don't know if that was deserving of a yell. Could be just because
Well, it was all effort.
my rival.
You think that? Oh, we'll have to be careful. maybe just a bit of over exuberance going into that tackle, but anyway, she'll not worry too much about it. The result is long since done and dusted here. It's 3-12 to 7 points, 2.5 minutes to go in the game, and a free to Longford. And Louth have managed to eke back in front. They're just a single point ahead of Kildare, so Louth would go top of the table this evening. Down would be joined second along with Kildare, but maybe Kildare slightly on a better scoring perspective, but maybe not, because look, 3-12 is pretty good score against 7 points.
Not sure what happened there, but
free into Longford, a chance for them to cut into the lead, and a free scoring opportunity for Lauren Maguire. She scored a free earlier on from a very similar position, so she should know the angles from here. And as I say that, she kicks it out to the left of the post and kicks it wide. So just their second wide of the game, I think.
Longford definitely need to press this kick out, because at this stage of the game they want to be getting as much possession as they can.
Yeah, they certainly do. But the free kick, or the goal kick, will be taken by goalkeeper Amy McGivern, and I have to say, who's pulled off that remarkable save to deny Longford a goal when it was, I'm not saying that it would have totally changed the course of the game, but it definitely changed the momentum in the game. It would have brought Longford back to within, I think, 6 points at the time. Give them a wee bit of hope.
It's good running from Page. Free in now.
Free in for Down in the late stages. We're entering into the last minute of normal time.
Aoife Keown's taking it. No, Emer.
So she's elected to leave the ball to
Emer Fitz.
Emer Fitzpatrick, the Burn girl, taking the free on the 20-metre line in towards the goals on our right hand side as we look out here from the commentary box area.
She should be comfortable enough for this one.
Well, there you have it.
Super.
Adair Mooney knows her football. She was straight over the bar.
I know who you can shoot because I can't shoot, so I just know who to pass it to.
Emer Fitzpatrick gets the score and moves down on to 3 goals and 13 points over 7 points. And it's been a fairly comprehensive victory here. I'm going to ask you in about 30 seconds just to give your player of the match. I'll have you let you think of that one in the meantime. So the kick out will be taken here very shortly. We're just waiting for the referee to make the call on who another substitution coming in.
It is great to see though, because it is unlimited subs, so
yeah, you might
this
as well.
is the opportunity for those girls to get the game time, and that's what you want.
And they're doing the same training as everybody else.
Yeah, you've been training from October, November, so super.
Yeah, so I think it's might be right. It was at.
Bevan from
yeah,
the Connacht.
Bevan is in and place she's come into the play there. Bevan Rogan as down go on the attack once again, in possession of the ball. They give it out to their wing or to the corner, or to number 23 rather. Sorry, Erin Sands. She runs into a spot up other wins the free. And Adair with we're just a minute nearly over. Who's your player of the match for now?
Has to be Natasha Forrest. Just as their scores, just super. Just watching her, you know, the goal scores. Yeah, has to be Natasha Forrest. But to be honest, you can't really fault too many in the team.
Let's be fair. Natasha, obviously, she had 3-6 in the game. But if you took Natasha out of the game, who impressed you for down today?
I think another 30 seconds. They've all been great. It's hard for me to bias, and I'm, you know, all the guards are brilliant, you know. But let me have a.
Yeah, I'll let you know, I think. But anyway, possession into the hands of the down girls once again. Look at that, come across, win possession of the ball. They're fighting for every single ball right up to the last second of the game. And referee spotted another free, but it will be a free out for down. And the free will be coming very shortly. Just a wee bit of treatment required. One of the Longford girls in that inside forward line. But
still struggling away here.
Still struggling away. Well, we'll put you under any pressure.
Natalie McKibben's done super. Megan, brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant to see. Orla Blaney.
Aoife Keown.
Yeah, she's super.
Yeah, she's been everywhere.
She's always
super.
She always just work. But I definitely think Orla Blaney done really well as well, because, you know,
yeah, she got through a lot of work, didn't she?
It's the first game starting, and you know, there wasn't too much wrong that she done.
Definitely not.
But it's hard. There's too many.
There's too many. Well, it's been too good a performance, I suppose, and of course the next day away to Clare, that'll be a different proposition in terms of that. Well, first of all, the long trip to Clare.
Yes, I would imagine they'll hopefully go and stay over the night before, and, you know, get a bit of crack the night before and have all the nerves settled and be fresh egged.
But they're coming on they're going on a bit of a run here now in Division 3. There's that'll be 3 in a row for them, and if they can get something out of that Clare game, they're in great shape. Yeah,
and you know what? It's been brewing for how many years now? We've put so much work in, for so many years, and just certainly things didn't go our way. So this year, I definitely think it'd be super to see the girls, you know, getting up, breaking into Division 2, because they can do it.
And Longford, for their part, well, I'm sure they'll be looking for a run of home games now to see if they can get enough points to retain their status.
Yeah, they deserve a home game. God love them.
Yeah,
you know,
three games out of 4 on the roads. It's not straightforward, but they'll have a couple of home games now coming up, and they'll be looking forward to getting hopefully a couple of more points and a few more points to stay up. And that ball is going in and into the net from the free kick, and it's your lady again, is it? It's Emer Fitzpatrick has got the goal, and that only helps from a point scoring perspective.
She'd be buzzing.
Yeah, that's now 4 goals and 13 points over 7 points, and that all helps in terms of the score difference as well, so it does.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's it over.
And that's a full time here in Park Esler, and There, it's been a very comprehensive win in the end for Down.
Yeah, it's been a brilliant game to watch. You can't fault too much. Longford, I suppose, it'll be a long journey home for them, but you know they worked hard, but just Down in the stronger side.
Yep, they ran into much stronger opposition here in Parkester this afternoon. A final score of Down 4 goals and 13 points, Longford 7 points, and until next time, a very good evening to you.
We were told the game was over before we'd even started. We were told our bodies weren't made for it. It wasn't our time to play. We played anyway. And together we played like there was no tomorrow. And they told us that was fine. You can play. You're good enough. And thought that was good enough for us. It wasn't. We are relentless. The game isn't over until we say it's over. Until we get everything we've given everything for. Until we level the playing field.
Lidl, proud supporters of ladies Gaelic football.